What is going on, everybody? It is your coach, Danny C, coming at you live. Loving this live training and just the topic of it, how I let self-doubt stop me from losing weight. And I think a lot of people go through this. So just wanted to be open, vulnerable, and share my story about how I had some self-doubt on my fitness journey in terms of, some people think it's just genetics. They can't do it. Some people are really just misinformed and maybe tried a really restrictive fad diet in the past, and they think in order to lose their next 20 pounds they have to do that again, and that's just really not the case. So I want to get into this podcast. I want to share a lot of value, and I just really appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. It means the world, and I do want to get into this. So I appreciate everybody. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay for me, and let's get into this. I appreciate you. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you massive value that you can implement on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about how I let self-doubt stop me from achieving my weight loss goals. And it's important to understand that 99% of weight loss coaches struggled with losing weight at some point in their life as well. And I was honestly one of them. I loved health and fitness. I still obviously do. And when I was really early in my process, I loved health and fitness at the start, but it hurt me like emotionally and mentally, putting in the work and just not seeing the results come into fruition. I just wasn't able to lose those next 20, 30 pounds. I wasn't able to get the body that I really wanted. I didn't feel that comfortable and confident in my skin. And I was doing everything that the internet said to do. Minimize carbs, chicken, rice, broccoli, most of my meals per day, per week, hours on hours of cardio per week, and still no results. And that is when I started doubting myself. I'm not good enough. I'm not doing enough. I'll never look like him. I'll never look like her. I'm stuck with this because of my poor genetics. Those were the things I started to say to myself in the beginning of my fitness journey. One self-doubt after another, one limiting belief, one negative self-doubt after another. And that led me to inconsistency, inaction, no motivation. The weight I once lost, I put all back on, and my clothes were still feeling tight, and I was uncomfortable taking off my shirt in front of people. That's the honest truth. All right. So if you kind of resonate with that, I hope it does. I want to really share with you what helped me because I had to do something about it. So if you're struggling with self-doubt, specifically during your weight loss journey because you tried some fad diet before in the past and now you're back at square one, this is exactly what I want you to do. It's three things, all right? The first thing is recenter and restart. Recenter and restart. If you've completely fallen off the wagon and lost all consistency, good. All right, take a hard look in the mirror and realize you are meant to be better. Recenter and restart and keep going. All right. Two is stop going all in. We all have this perception that fitness coaches are all in on their health and no one could ever live up to that expectation, live up to that lifestyle. Meanwhile, me and a lot of my colleagues are over here eating cake, cookies, burgers, wings in moderation, obviously, but we do have it because we learned how not to make fat loss some massive life sacrifice. All right. I also miss workouts on days that I'm really extremely busy, and I'm completely okay with that because I learned how to recenter and restart, which was the first piece of advice. So the second piece is stop going all in and find your balance. All right. The third thing is consistency is your most important detail. Realizing that consistency is your most important detail. All right, for 1 second here, let's just stop thinking about macros, meal timing, how many hours of sleep you need, micronutrients, calcium, all those little details. Yes, these are important in your weight loss journey, but they don't mean anything if you don't stay consistent. Consistency is your foundation. So if you can honestly just do these three things, restart and recenter your weight loss journey, realize that this is a marathon, not a sprint, and stop going all in. find your balance, stay consistent during your weight loss journey, you will inevitably reach your weight loss goals this year. All right. It is guaranteed. So please take action on what was given to you today and come back to me when you have your dream body, because it will work. I promise. All right. I self-sabotaged myself. I had a lot of self-doubts. So if you're doubting yourself, if you are in the middle of a fitness journey or you want to take one on, but you have these self-doubts, always remember you have the ability to restart and recenter. You have the ability to know that you must have balance. Stop going all in. A lot of clients before they come to me are going 100%, 50% of the time. We don't want that. All right. And then the third thing is knowing that staying consistent is the key, the number one thing, the number one foundation you need to lose weight and be able to keep it off. All right. So I hope this was insightful, valuable. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Much love. Talk soon. Awesome. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. I really do appreciate you. I hope this was really insightful. I know for me, I always used to self-sabotage. I always used to say things like, oh, it's my genetics. Oh, I just don't have the time for this. I tried that diet before. I had that trainer before, so I can't do it again. You just have to find the right process that works for you. And I know it's out there 100%. If you have some questions about what I do, or maybe just want some free ebooks, I actually have 2. Message me. I could send them your way, and I could serve you in any possible way I can. All right. So I appreciate you. Much love. Talk soon, and we will see ya.